AILEKE ALK475TREX. How the Chinese version of the handheld calibrates the HART protocol. Intelligent pressure transmitter. Next, let me explain the operation. The range is 0-1 MPa. Transmitter output current, 420 mA. First, let's operate the HART handheld device intelligent digital pressure calibrator, and how the pressure transmitter is connected. The HART manual controller intelligent digital pressure calibrator pressure transmitter is ready, as well as a test pen, communication cable, and a 250 ohm resistor. First, connect the red test pen to the 24V output port of the calibrator. Black. Connect the test pen to the current interface. Then use a tool to connect the resistor to the transmitter's power negative terminal. Then clamp the red crocodile clip onto the transmitter's power positive. The black alligator clip is clipped onto the resistor. Next, connect the communication cable connector to the controller's communication interface. Finally, clamp the other end of the communication cable with a crocodile clip on both sides of the resistor. All devices have successfully connected. You can see that under the current atmospheric pressure, the transmitter does not show 0. At the same time, the calibrator measured the transmitter's current value and showed a deviation from 4 mA. Next, take out the HART manual controller to calibrate the transmitter's 0 point and current. First, calibrate the 0 point and turn on the controller power. You can see that the manual operator and pressure transmitter have successfully communicated. Next, select the pressure transmitter, then right-click to enter the pressure transmitter interface. Then press the key to select calibration, and right-click to enter the calibration interface. Next, select Sensor Fine-Tuning, then right-click to enter the Sensor Fine-Tuning interface. Then select 0 Fine-Tuning. Finally, right-click to confirm. You will see the pressure transmitter 0 calibration successful. Next, calibrate the current. Verification 1. Measure the transmitter current to deviate from 4 mA. First, press the back key to return to the previous menu. Then press down to select Output Fine-Tuning. Then right-click twice again to enter the Output Fine-Tuning interface, then select again. For MA Fine-Tuning, then right-click to enter Input with deviated current. 4.3 mA. Continue pressing the right button again. The controller will display whether the current equals 4 mA. Finally, right-click and select the transmitter's current to 4 mA. Calibration successful. Next, use a pressing rod to apply pressure until it reaches the calibration pressure value. Stop, then use the fine-tuning valve to adjust the pressure to 0. 5 MPa. You can see that the pressure value measured by the transmitter is 0. There is a deviation at 5 MPa. At the same time, the calibrator measured the transmitter current and showed a deviation from 12 mA. Continue calibrating the transmitter pressure with the HART handheld controller. Press the back button first to return to the previous menu. Then select Sensor Fine-Tuning. Right-click again to enter the Sensor Fine-Tuning interface. For pressure calibration, choose either low-end fine-tuning or high-end fine-tuning. When the pressure measured by the transmitter is below 0. 5 MPa, select low-end fine-tuning. Pressure value above 0. 5 MPa, choose high-end fine-tuning. It can be seen that the transmitter pressure is below 0. 5 MPa, so choose low-end fine-tuning. Then right-click to enter the pressure value 0. 5 MPa. Finally, press the right button again to confirm the pressure value of the delivery device is 0. 5 MPa calibration. Success. At the same time, the 12 mA current was also calibrated successfully. Continue using the pressure lever to apply pressure until it reaches the pressure value and stops again. Use a fine-tuning valve to adjust the pressure to 1 MPa. Similarly, the transmitter measured pressure values above 1 MPa. At the same time, the calibrator measured the transmitter current and showed a deviation from 20 mA. Then he took out the HART handheld device. First, calibrate the pressure. Pressure above 1 MPa. Choose high-end fine-tuning. Then right-click to enter the pressure input value of 1 MPa. Finally, right-click to confirm transmitter pressure value 1 MPa. Calibration is successful. Next, calibrate the current. Return to the previous menu first, then select Output Fine-Tuning. Then right-click twice again to enter the Output Fine-Tuning interface. Next, select 20 mA for fine adjustment. Continue by right-clicking again to enter the input deviation current 20. 11 mA. Press the right button again, and the controller will show if the current equals 20 mA. Next, right-click again and select the transmitter current value for 20 mA calibration. Success. Finally, open the pressure relief valve. The pressure relief reaches 0, and the measurement is complete.